guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are in Washington DC, so I wanted to just vlog this day because it's going to be pretty cool. We've parked up. Parking for the day here is like $20. I don't know if that's standard. I said to the guy, is that standard for being here? And he just looked at me and I was like, okay, we'll do it that then. Yeah, we just had to quickly get one of these because I'm actually feeling really tired. I feel like this trip has been amazing, but in the past few days, like the end of the 2 weeks, we're coming up to the end. It's definitely catching up with me. But this is our last full day, which is really, really sad. So this is what's going to get me through. Anyway, we're on our way. We've parked up. We're on our way to go and see the US Supreme Court, which I'm really excited to see. I feel like a lot of things here you're only really seeing in films and on the news and on TV. So, and obviously because I've got my law degree, I've heard and studied a lot of things about the US Supreme Court. So it's actually going to be really cool to see it in real life. So we're just on our way there now. But it looks really pretty from what I can see so far. I'm going to take you guys with us and yeah, enjoy. So first initial thought, I'm just trying to look for somewhere to put my empty coffee cup and there is no bins here. Like obviously it makes sense because you don't want anyone hiding anything. What's the word? Flammable. What's the word for something that blows up?
Yeah.
No. Combustible?
Flammable.
Combustible or flammable in the surrounding area. But so I guess you just have to carry your rubbish around with you here, but obviously worth it compared to what could happen if they have bins.
Are you going to be here tomorrow? There's a big march. It starts at noon at the Washington Monument. They're marching here and they're going to arrive here at 2 o'clock.
So this is the Supreme Court and it's all blocked off because there's going to be a protest here tomorrow for the abortion laws that are being made at the moment. So that's why it's really blocked off and that is why there is a woman standing there. So I think it's pretty cool. She's on her own but she's still standing for what she believes in, so I might go and speak to her, I don't know. Nervous. Here? Tell me.
Nah, I can't do it this one.
Direct me. Direct me to the point.
What are you trying to do? Nah, you need to go all the way back.
Point like at the top.
Nah, you can't.
Surely I need to come forward. Okay, I totally misjudged that. I was trying to do something like this, but I was definitely not in the shot. It's so weird to think that this building, like, what was that, in January, February?
Can't remember when.
I feel like it was the start of the year. Got taken over by Trump supporters when he got voted out. It looks so peaceful and stuff now and there's not that many police, but yeah, it's a bit weird to think that happened because it's huge, the building's huge, so like for it to be taken over there would have been a lot of people here. Yeah, the rain. This is the first, we've actually been really lucky with the weather, but you can already tell my hair is not cooperating. It's very humid and it's starting to rain. I feel like the rain is like about to come. Smart's got the umbrella. And I'm carrying the rubbish, as I will be all day. So I don't know whose cars these are. There's so many black Jeeps. Anyway, pretty cool. Oh, so cute. It's gonna go, it's gonna go. Oh. I'm trying to see, oh, I was trying to see how close I could get to it. So Smart and I, we're not obviously doing a bus tour around DC, we're just doing our own little tour, our own little walking tour, which is fine, but the only thing is, like, we don't know like the true history. That's the only thing I think that I would like about a bus tour around somewhere like this, is that you get to actually learn so much about it. Obviously it's still cool to see it, but like that thing there, that statue, I was like, oh, that's cool, but then I'll have to wait till I get home to like see what it actually means. So that's the only thing, but it's quite good to get the steps done. We just checked there, we've already done like 3,000 steps. So yeah, it doesn't compare to the day in LA that we did 38,000, but I hope I never ever do that many steps again in my life. There's no need to do that many steps in a day.
Yeah, this is actually like the closest you can get.
Yeah. So we've got one fence, 2 fence, 3 fence. I think there's another small one. Yeah, 4 fence, 5 fence. How tall do you think that fence is?
I have no idea. Probably
Twice the size of me?
nah, 3 times the size of me.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay, here we are at the White House. It's right there.
Mad.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I just had a feeling that like you could get closer to it, but then probably not if you think about it. But like I'm sure I've seen pictures of people standing at that first fence. But if anyone's been, let me know, because I might just be making that up. Yeah, still pretty cool to see it. Right. So what is this?
So I think it was Pablo Escobar in front of the White House when the whole world was looking for him.
So he was not meant to be here,
No.
and he just took a picture.
No, Pablo Escobar, nah. But somehow, someway.
By posing in front of the White House in Washington DC, pictured with his son, Pablo Escobar was on a family trip to Disneyland at the time and made a layover to the capital city for this photograph. So he just got his photograph and kept running.
He wasn't running, it was just like,
Well, they obviously weren't looking hard enough.
that's why the picture is so iconic.
If you believe it, you can achieve it. That's so funny.
Yeah.
So we've seen where he was in prison, because he was in Alcatraz, right?
Nah, it wasn't. I don't think it was it.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Who was it then?
Yeah.
Pablo Escobar was in Alcatraz.
It wasn't.
A drug dealer.
It was your top El Capone. Come on, babe.
Right guys, so when we were standing at the last bit, I just googled like best viewpoint of the White House, and then it was like a 10-minute walk, and I was like, let's just see if there's a better view, because I just wasn't convinced that that was the best view. Anyway, look where we are. Wow, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think so. If you look at the picture.
I'll go back. That was what I did. So Pablo googled best place to get that picture. He must have googled. He must have googled it like we googled it. Let's recreate it. Let's recreate that picture. They just opened the gates and let everyone come through, so let's go. So this is the Pablo Escobar picture. Let's get a good spot. I'm gonna get my head stuck. Get my head stuck in the gates. In between us or what? There we are. Much better views. Yeah, that looks good. We're just walking along and this guy just came up to Smart and asked how long he'd been bench pressing refrigerators for. Let's see. Let's see. Woo!
Cheek up.
Oh, Americans are so funny, man. Okay, here it is. I feel like there's loads and loads and loads and loads of movies with these scenes in them, so it's actually really cool to see it in real life. I never really thought I would see it in real life. It's never really been something that's like super high of my bucket list, but now I'm here, I'm like, yeah, this is really cool. So up here in front of me is the Lincoln Memorial. You can kind of maybe see him, but we're gonna go get a closer look. I don't know if anyone's watched like the Hercules Disney cartoon movie, and Hercules comes up to the memorial and like starts speaking to Lincoln, and Lincoln like comes alive. That's the first experience of Lincoln that I've really had, was in that Hercules Disney film. So let's see if it lives up to it. Okay, so we're actually at the last thing that we want to see while we're here, and it's the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial. So it's just behind me. There's a lot of memorials here. It's actually really cool. So there's like memorials for people that lost their lives in the Vietnam War. We've got World War II memorials. We've got the Lincoln Memorial, which we just saw. We've Martin Luther King Jr. There's a lot to see. Definitely something for everyone to have a good look at, for sure.
Oh! don't bring that up. We don't bring that up. What? Is that true? Wait, what?
Actually, it is emotional because the things that are written on this wall, so the first one that I showed you is 1963 and the other one 1967, and it's still so relevant today with everything that's going on. It's like, when will things change? When will things get better? Like, you know, with everything happening in Ukraine, and it's like, when, like, will it ever, in our lifetime, will we ever see, or in my lifetime, or in like my grandkids' lifetime, like, what is enough ever going to be done so that these quotes and things are only in the past? Who knows? It's just sad.